It looks like a GST breakthrough or the logjam will perhaps end soon. The finance minister met his counterparts in the state for the very first time today. And after that meeting, Finance Minister P. Chidambaram said that the first meeting was indeed fruitful. The GST will be a watershed like the VAT. He also mentioned that he's open and flexible to all issues on GST. There will, however, be 2 subcommittees that will be set up. But first, let's listen into Finance Minister P. Chidambaram and also the Madhya Pradesh Finance Minister before we go across to Sucheta Ray.
What we are embarking upon is a major paradigm change in taxation. We are creating a common market for India, and just as VAT was a watershed, GST will be a watershed. 2 committees of the empowered committee will be formed, subcommittees will be formed of a certain number. Both committees will work simultaneously. One committee will address the issue of compensation. The other committee will address the issue of design of GST.
Whether center should enter into the state's domain of levying taxes on states. Who will decide the rates? Because it is a state subject, so states should decide the rate and exemption and threshold limit. And thirdly, administration should also remain with the states.
Sucheta Ray now joins us with more details on that meeting. Sucheta, this is the closest we have perhaps got to, at least in terms of perception, on a breakthrough coming. What are you picking up? The finance minister seems to suggest here that he's very flexible on both CST compensation and the GST structure. There's some give and take that may happen from the states. Could we see GST and a breakthrough finally happening?
Supriya, I would say we are back to square one from where we started perhaps in 2008, simply because, yes, this is the first time that the centre under Mr. P. Chidambaram, the finance ministry, is showing maximum flexibility. But we have to remember that on the other hand, the states are playing truant. They are becoming very hard to please, because while 2 committees